Namaskar and hello everyone. My name is Raisa Raju. Sorry I'm not showing my face in videos like I usually do in my other videos. Just wanted to do something a little different. Plus, just in case you didn't understand the way I speak, it's better if you read it instead. Last PMT Play Media Talk was Perseverance and had 4 speakers who are Leo Consul, Maria and Elizabeth Rahajang, who are twins, and Dimas Dana. This video shows a few main points from each speaker. Enjoy.
At those age, I was 7 when I started cleaning the bus. I would wait late at night until 12 midnight to wait for the buses from Manila, which is our capital city, all the way to our province, which is 6 hours, roughly, just to clean the buses and mop the floor of those buses. And mind you guys, when I say tough life, I was introduced to Jollibee. Okay, Jollibee is actually the equivalent of McDonald's in the Philippines. It's a very famous food chain, and they serve like same stuff like McDonald's. So I was first introduced to McDonald's, not your conventional way, not like queuing up and then please can I have this and that. No, I ate my first McDonald's or Jollibee trash bin because I was so hungry. It's late at night, and you know when you're so hungry and you're working your ass off. I'm sorry for the term, but you have no choice to eat the stuff there. I would eat leftovers. I would mop the floors with those vomits and sometimes poop. Sorry. But I would do that just to earn cold 10 pesos. 10 pesos would probably be around 2,000 rupiah now. And imagine that back then, that was nothing. Now just to fill up our stomachs at night. So when people would ask me, what do you want to become when you grow up? I had a rough answer on that. I mean, how am I gonna answer that question if I knew myself I didn't have money to send me back to school or whatever? So I would say, not like your typical, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a presenter, I want to be a famous architect or what. I answered, I want to change my address. I don't want to stay here forever in our own little village. I want to go out of here, change my fate because I am in control of that. And I believe that. So when I was in high school, I managed to be in a private school. There's the only private school in our province. And you have to use your brain there to get in there. A little sombong, that's okay, right? Please, might be. So I managed to get in and I graduated as second honor. So I managed to get a scholarship in the university, which is the top university in the Philippines, which is called University of the Philippines.
Dan semua akses untuk semua tempat happening, semua tren terkini dan liputan eksklusif di Red Carpet. Plus apa yang hits dan happening di dunia selebriti. Indonesian people love selfies, right? Kami akan ada di sana untuk mendapatkan semua akses. Happy Star Spotting, kami melakukan semuanya untuk Anda langsung dari Jakarta. Untuk semua kabar terbaru mengenai pop culture dan celebrity info, saksikan hanya di
And no, we are not telepathic, even though sometimes we think we are, but we're not. Yeah, we're really not. Okay, we were 13 years old, and we were not living here. We were living in a town called New Market, New Hampshire. And it's a very small, community-knit town on the east coast of the United States of America. It's about an hour away from Boston. And we had a pretty great life. We were both straight-A students. We played on the girls' soccer team. We had amazing friends, a loving family. And one day, in the summer of 2005, that all changed. One day our parents sat us down and they said, pack your bags. They said, we're moving, we're moving. We said, where? They said, where are we going to move? We're moving to Indonesia. And then our initial reaction was, why? Why are we moving? And then our reaction started to become confusion, fear, and anger. So we just packed our bags and we literally moved 9,000 miles all the way to Bali. And I know what you're thinking, you know, it's Bali, it's great, it's the #1 tourist destination in Indonesia, you have nothing to complain about. But we had a lot of doubts when we came here. On the plane ride, I remember thinking, are we going to be shocked by the culture? Are we going to fit in? Are we going to make friends at school? How is it going to be? And all of those doubts and those fears definitely came true. All of them happened. Tick, tick, tick. So we came to Bali and we were just completely culture shocked. From the people, from the sides, from the values, everything was different to us, and especially the language was a huge barrier. You guys have to understand that we knew zero Bahasa. We came when we moved to Indonesia, and the thing was, our parents decided to put us into a local high school as opposed to an international high school in the hopes that we would settle into local life a lot faster. And the problem is that we couldn't understand what anyone was saying in school. In class, we didn't understand what the teachers were saying. We didn't have any friends, zero friends, because nobody wanted to speak to us. You know, it's hard making friends when you can't speak the language. And everything was such a blur. And even though we were taking Bahasa lessons, in the beginning it was just impossible to understand anything. Doing simple tasks such as homework, projects, and participating in class, that was impossible for us.
And it was also hard because we were in different classes, so
We were separated.
and we weren't there for each other when we wanted to be. So I remember in class, you know, there would be lunch breaks and we'd be sitting there all by ourselves, no friends, and breaks, we would be by ourselves, completely by ourselves. And this was also hard because we would be bullied and kids would make fun of us. And
High school kids are mean.
they're mean guys. But yeah, it was a very difficult time for us.
And I remember one memory that I don't think I'll ever forget. We had an economics pop quiz, and I was sitting there in class, and I couldn't answer any of the questions because I couldn't understand them, not one. And the teacher was making her way around the classroom, and as she was making her way around, she stopped in front of my desk, and she just said out loud in front of everyone, "Why is your paper blank?" And I honestly, embarrassingly said, "I'm sorry, I can't understand, I don't know what they mean." And I could hear in the background the students in the back just trying to contain their laughter. And right then and there, I just wanted to disappear and I wanted to die. I just wanted to die. And I remember going home that day just feeling so ashamed and discouraged. And it was moments like that, it was events like that that led me into a very dark period in my life. It led me to depression. And I knew that I was depressed because I wasn't excited about life anymore. I would wake up thinking, I don't have anything to look forward to. Not today, not tomorrow, not the next day. I felt completely alone, and I was in a very dark and fearful state.
And I think this also correlates to how we as human beings have places of fear in our lives. And that can mean a lot of things. Maybe we fear our homes because we're from a broken home, or maybe we fear uncertainty of the future. We don't know what we want to do after high school, or we don't know.
You too. I born crippled. My feet is like this, believe it or not. And then my father pull my feet every morning without ngukur. Bahasa Inggrisnya apa? Without measuring it. And then look at yang tadinya pendek sekarang kepanjangan.
Once was shorter, now it's longer.
Yeah. Thank you, darling. And then my eyes, I have a 14 and 13 minus. Yeah, crippled. But lately, I think I'm not crippled. I'm unique. From the day I birth, I came to the world. My crying voice is like this. Ask my mother if you don't believe me. Really. And then and so on and so on. I'm coming from the broken home family. So what? And then I lost my faith in education at the SD elementary school, right? Lu jangan motor lu bantuin gua. At elementary school. because I asked this to my teacher. Ma'am, if Pithecanthropus erectus is the oldest man in the world, so no. If science said monkey is our ancestor, so my I am Muslim. So Nabi Adam, our prophet Adam, is a monkey. My teacher said to me, no, you can gak bisa nyambungin. You can combine the religion and the science. How? From that beginning, I don't believe in education. I don't believe in education. I'm always wondering. I always ask why this happened, how this can be. Yeah, I always ask by myself. And then I go to the middle school, high school, wonderful day, drunk, and then go to the college. In the college, I learned in BINUS and as a DKV student, design komunikasi visual. Yeah, and you know DKV. Boleh diganti nggak mas? Ganggu mas? That's so annoying. Yeah, your picture is best. Yeah. Picture handsome, more handsome than me. You are handsome? Okay. Also handsome. So.